Hey everyone, it's me, and Magi here, bringing you my review for Magi chapter 224. Now, overall, this chapter of Magi, alright, this was a great chapter. It was. I've only been reviewing Magi for 3 chapters, and this is probably the best one I've reviewed because, alright, this chapter created a little theory of mine. I'll get into this little theory at the later on in the review, but I want to just get this out of the way. The whole thing with Alibaba and Morgiana, as much fun as it is like Alibaba wanting a girlfriend. The joke is more so starting to drag on. Like, who the hell didn't see this whole misunderstanding coming? Even if you're a shipper of Alibaba and Morgiana, the whole misunderstanding thing on how Morgiana thought Alibaba meant be his household vessel for life I thought I knew that was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. And I even feel like if someone in the comments, like if any of you are a shipper for Alibaba and Morgiana, you kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen. But never let go of that Alibaba and Morgiana fans, because I do have a gut feeling at the end of this arc, Alibaba and Morgiana will become a couple. I do believe that, but yeah, the whole thing, like Alibaba's reaction was funny, especially on how the fact that more so those pirates, those former pirate members, thought Alibaba was a great person because he's not afraid to show his true self to his friends and subordinates, and Alibaba was like, "Quit making fun of me." And then, I forgot who says they weren't making fun of you. That I did find, that was pretty funny, but I hope this joke doesn't last throughout the entire arc. And then I actually didn't expect the next more so thing in this chapter. I actually didn't expect to see Aladdin for a while. I was expecting this arc to be more so Alibaba's equivalent to the Manga arc. Granted, I don't think this arc will be as long as the Manga arc and Grand Morgiana is with Alibaba, but I imagine since this is going to be more so the fact that the amount of development Aladdin got during the Manga arc would be almost like the amount that Alibaba's development would be in this arc. But I guess you could say the Baba arc was pretty much the center focus, at least so far, that has all of Alibaba's character development. And then the fact that we see the fact that Aladdin is more so trying to find out more about the Ruka, and he has a feeling there's still many secrets in this world. Then Yuha appears right next to him, and alright. And then basically Yuhan says, like, don't worry, there won't be like a fight between Ko and Shinria for a while. And then Aladdin says, Morgiana told us a lot about you. You're mysterious, but yet also you're a very kind person. And then he says something where he says, I'm not such a good person, you know. There are a lot of things I know about Ugo too, you know. And this shocks Aladdin because of the fact that it's on how he knows Ugo. And I have this theory. This isn't going to be the theory I'm going to talk about yet. I should make sure I had 2 theories then. But this first theory is I believe Ugo's job is to more so create Magi. Like, the reason why he was more so with Aladdin alone. And I'm forgetting that place's name, but I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. And that place's name for like so long, and teaching Aladdin all those things. And then how he made Tidus a Magi. I believe Ugo's job is to create the Magi of the world. I believe that's his more so sole purpose. And that's how more so Yuhan knows about Ugo. And then the fact that Sinbad's able to hear the whole conversation, and as it turns out, Sinbad wants to more so take part in the conversation, but here's the interesting part. Yuhan does not trust Sinbad at all, and he says, "That's my line, you feeling." Then Elijah just thinks these two don't get along. Now, I haven't read I've only actually read a little bit of the Adventures of the Sinbad manga, but I haven't gone to the part where Yuhan appears, but I do, as I said, I know he appears because I was browsing the Magi wiki before its review, and I see the fact that Yuhan does make an appearance in the Adventures of Sinbad, and this is what starts to create my theory. Like here, I'll go back to the wiki. And it's that here's like this theory I have. I think I should do more so a separate video on this, but I believe Yuhan, he is so far the only king vessel. He's so far the only Magi who we don't know who's his king vessel. I do think he has a king vessel though, and I think I know who it might be. I think Yuhan's king vessel is Sinbad, and considering how Sinbad is halfway fallen to privary, I imagine something that along the lines of the fact that since he's halfway fallen from the privary, and the fact that Yuhan doesn't trust him, I believe these two events are related. The next thing is that this adds to my theory is the fact that and here's a quote from the Adventures of Sinbad. I believe this is foreshadowing it. The fact that, yeah, Yuhan's king vessel is Sinbad. If something ever happens to Sin, I want you to be the one to guide him, please. Now granted, I read this from the Magi wiki, but this happens in the Adventures of Sinbad, and this quote is from Sinbad's mother. I believe Yuhan is Sinbad is Yuhan's king vessel. Because granted though, Sinbad, like when you get down to it, is so badass. The fact that like Yuhan, Hakuru's mother, I'm forgetting his name, the King of Mongerson, and I can't pronounce the Rim Empire's Magi, and who was more so Tiz's boss, Stetsblade, or however you pronounce her. Like Sinbad is so fucking badass. The moment he was born, all those characters, all those very powerful characters, sensed it. You could say that, and you could say the fact that, yeah, I guess you could say Adru's badassery, the fact that Sinbad conquered quite a few dungeons at a young age. Like, and yet here, yeah, he's captured 7 dungeons, and I believe the fact that, I imagine, at least with the first dungeon, Yuhan helped him capture it. And I imagine the reason why Sinbad knows a lot of the things he does is because Yuhan taught him it, and the reason why Yuhan doesn't trust Sinbad anymore is I believe Sinbad's halfway fallen to the privary, and Yuhan not trusting him are related in some way. I'm not sure how at this time, and granted I could be wrong on all this because I've only read like I think 3 chapters of the Adventures of Sinbad manga. Once I get a chance, I'll read more, and when I catch up to it, and if this adds more to my theory, I'll make a follow-up video. I will make one. But yeah, I think what's gonna happen alright, now what I think will happen in the next chapter is that it was stated in this chapter the fact that Alibaba, Morgiana, Obo, and I'm forgetting her name. Tolo. Yeah, it was Tolo. And the rest of those guys, I believe they're going to arrive in Babola next chapter, because it will say the fact that they are almost there. I do think though we are going to get a bit of a follow-up onto this whole thing, and their arrival at Babola won't happen until the very end of next chapter. I do think we'll get the whole follow-up with Aladdin, Sinbad, and Yuhan almost going to happen next. But yeah, overall, great chapter of Magi. Primarily just some of the hints and tidbits we have about Yuhan, and Sinbad. Oh yeah, also possibly another reason why Yuhan does not trust Sinbad at all is that Sinbad has done some shady things. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, overall, this was a great chapter of Magi. What were your guys' thoughts on it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you somewhere in the middle? If you liked this video, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. And anyways, I am Magi Nerd, signing out. Peace.